Today, this video is all about Sailor, just the way she likes it. I have been interviewing people all day today. If you don't know who I am, this is the first time on my channel. I own Arctic Fox hair color, and so I've been in interviews all day. Anyways, it's getting late in the day. Hopefully we have enough light here and there's not too much light changing. But today I'm doing a green iguana enclosure upgrade. Previously to this one, I did an update video on Sailor. And if you're like, who is Sailor? There is another video that you should probably watch before this one and then watch the update video. I feel like you're gonna just be a little more excited to watch this video. She is a rescue that I rescued, and the previous video is an update on her and her well-being. So this video is in partnership with Zen Habitats. They were kind enough to gift me a very large, awesome enclosure for Sailor. It is one of their PVC enclosures. They have wood enclosures and PVC. Their wood enclosures are definitely better for more desert type animals, bearded dragons, leopard geckos, because the humidity can't go too high in those, whereas their PVC enclosures, you can not only use under the tank heaters if you wish, but you can also have it very humid. Really good for green iguanas, crested gecko, green tree python. So you can actually do 0 to 100% humidity with those enclosures. The bamboo finished panels on these actually help retain heat a lot better than the glass, so that's another plus. I do have an affiliate link for you guys in the description box if you want to use that to purchase your Zen Habitat. This helps give me credit so that I can buy more enclosures for my animals and my rescues. So if you are gonna buy one, why not use my link? It's a win-win situation for everybody. If you hear noise, that's my mammal room that's over there. My rabbits are, I think that's actually the ferrets. Penny, you better be peeing in that litter box and not on the outside of it. I'm gonna start with building the enclosure. I'm really bad at building things, so please wish me luck. I wanted to share with you, this is actually what Sailor is currently in. I really love these front opening cages. That's another reason why I really like Zen Habitats, and they come big enough. Hi, pretty girl. It's okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna try and clip your nails. It's okay. She looks a million times better. So we've got lots of space for her to climb. We've got all of her information right here, along with a custom glamour shot. I create these because I have a lot of animals, and honestly, I cannot remember every single detail for every single animal. So I keep these on all the cages, and I also keep them for when my zoologist is here so that she is aware of the specific care, and it's right there. There's no excuses. Zen Habitats provided us an amazing, much even larger enclosure, so you are getting spoiled. I was sent the 4x2x4 enclosure, so I am following the instructions. If you are a visual person, there are instructional videos on the website, which I can link you to in the description box below, which I'll also link you to the cage that I am putting together today with you guys. If you do better reading instructions rather than visually watching a video, there are written instructions included as well. I'm more of a visual person, so I'm gonna be watching this video on how to set this up. Let's go ahead and get building. I'm really hoping that the plant that I picked out for her enclosure works. I'm getting together all my pieces, and it's actually really cool because these all say what they are. This is top door frame, bottom door frame. This makes it so much easier to put together. Oh my goodness, we did it! This actually is a lot bigger than it looks on camera. This comes up to my boob. Like, it is very big. This was really quite easy to put together. My least favorite part was peeling the stuff off the acrylic, but it has to be there so it doesn't get damaged. I should have used a rubber mallet because on this one specifically, I bent a little bit of the metal, a tiny bit, and so you can see it doesn't meet up exactly perfect. It's gonna just be a flash for you guys, but I don't have the energy to decorate this today, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. roll the next slide and I'll be decorating. Hey friends, it's a new day. What we're working with here, as you guys have seen, is this Zen enclosure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these doors off so that we don't have to deal with that, which is one really great thing about these enclosures is they're much easier to get inside of than a lot of others because you can simply take all of these off. Probably in the future, I'm gonna do some different things with like the backdrop and like attaching things and like, you know, clipping plants on there and like maybe even doing something like really cool with it, who knows. But today, I'm simply gonna put some wood in there. We're gonna like make it look really good and hopefully she freaking loves it. One thing that I do need to figure out how to do is put her food dish up on the side somewhere because she absolutely loves that being on the side. She likes to get to it up high as opposed to like on the ground of the enclosure, but it might just have to go on the ground for now. What I would like to do in the future also is I would like to put a different flooring in here so that it's not right on the bamboo, kind of like I've done in her enclosure over here. As you can kind of see, I put in some like fake flooring in there. So I'm gonna start building this and see what we need, and then I'll probably take a quick trip to Aquatic Critter and get everything else that I'm missing. You are such a warm, toasty little iguana. Oh. Love how she closes one eye, so I think that she's all relaxed and she's like, ah, and then the other one's like, I love you. I love you. Sailor. Honey, it's a ground. You can't eat it. You can't eat the ground, sweetheart. Why is she doing that? From what I see online, these should connect right through. I feel like I want to keep the bottom like somewhat simple because iguanas like to poop on everything. Okay, so I also wanted to point out that for attaching plants and things like that, Zen Habitats does have up here, you can't really see if there are these metal things that go back and forth here so you can attach things to the screen with small fishing line, etc., or right from these, which are a little bit stronger. So what I'd like to do actually is eventually, I found these things called dragon ledges that you can actually connect to the sides here so that you can connect like wood and different vertical things for your animal to climb on, which I'm gonna do because there's gonna be a lot of space up here that I'm not really gonna be able to fill right now because I don't have big enough branches. So if I can connect things here and attach branches this way, I'll be able to create a way cooler enclosure. So today, I'm just gonna work with what I have and then kind of like reevaluate, and I'll probably redo this cage in like a month or so once I have some ideas about how I'm gonna attach things a little bit better. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and put the fern in here. It's really important, since iguanas eat plants, to make sure that you're putting plants in your enclosure that your iguana can eat because they will probably try to eat the plants. Take some of these plants and hang them from the top. I also want to note when you're cutting these little whatchamacallits, zip ties, they can be really sharp when you cut them, so you really need to go back. I'm gonna go through with a nail file and file some of these because up here she's not gonna touch that, but this one she could run across and that would definitely harm her. So definitely don't forget to do that. My camera died, so I went ahead and took this nail file and filed this guy down right here, if you can see, and I did a couple of the other ones as well. And sometimes with these plants, you just really wanna make sure there's no like metal pieces up by the suction cups sticking out, because as these get older and rusted, you'll kind of see that a little bit. I went ahead and put a thermometer right here. This is gonna be the basking area. And of course I'm gonna need to measure this when I go to the store right now to get the correct bulb. And then over here, I put the hygrometer, and I'll probably put another hygrometer somewhere like on the ground or something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my ReptiSafe drinking water. I have different jugs. I have jugs that are for drinking water, and then I have jugs that I use for my mister, because the ratios of ReptiSafe are different for drinking and for like the other water in the enclosure. Here's what we have so far. Obviously, I'm missing a lot of horizontal and semi-horizontal space for Sailor to roam around. So there's a lot of opportunity for that throughout here, throughout there, from there to there, all the different spaces. So there's a lot of wasted space in here right now. So I'm gonna work on getting some things that I can attach to the sides to attach branches all the way across. So when I go to the store, I'm gonna get some larger UVB here. And then for the basking area, we're gonna wanna keep that from like 95 to 100 and the rest of the enclosure around like 80, 85. But let's go ahead and mist this down, and then I'm gonna get Sailor in here and see what she thinks about it. Sailor, are you excited? You excited, beautiful girl? Go on, I know it's like the first day of school. You want mom to come? Oh, just kidding, no, she doesn't care at all. No, there's no other predators in there, it's just you. Yep, smell it up. If I were her, I'd be as confused too. Think about how weird it is. Like we redo an animal's enclosure and then just drop them into it. It's like a brand new house, a brand new world. It's like dropping a human into a brand new house with furniture that they didn't pick out. It's very weird. All right, so we are done for now until I get the other things that I'm gonna add to this. So if you guys wanna see a little update video on that when I get those, please let me know by liking this video so that I know that you like cage enclosure videos, and then also you can comment below. And if you have any other ideas of your own that you've used for like screen enclosures, glass, or like this to attach the different things to the sides, like hermit crab enclosures I'm struggling with right now. So let me know, because if I'm struggling with it, I'm sure many other people are too. So let us know your ideas and what you've done. That would be super helpful for me and everyone else, I'm sure. And a huge thank you to Zen Habitats for gifting me this cage to create for Sailor, because from what she came from to this, there's literally no comparison. But also, if you guys are gonna get a Zen habitat for yourself and spoil one of your animals, then please use my link in the description box, because that gives me credit, and I can then purchase more of these enclosures for my rescues and my other animals. So thank you in advance for that. And yeah, very stoked on this. It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. So that's a win-win for me, and she looks pretty stoked. I love that she's already eating the plants in there. So I'm gonna head over to Aquatic Critter now to get a different light bulb, so the heating and basking area is the proper temperature, and then I'm also gonna go get some more UVB lights, and I just need some other stuff for my snakes, etc. So gonna head over there before they close, and thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.